Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm working a little bit more with my Beretta CX4 today, and basically I'm working on the zeroing aspect of it. And the zero that I'm using is I'm using an 18-yard zero, okay, which is giving me a second zero at 75 yards. And I did a prior video on this. Now in the first video that I did, I was using the Winchester steel case ammo, and the reason I picked that is that was, it was running at one of the higher speeds, because when I tested the Winchester steel case in the Glock 17, that was giving me a speed of 1184 feet per second, okay, which comes out to 358 foot-pounds. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to run some slower ammunition through this rifle and see if this zero would still be good enough out to the 110 yards. So I'm using the Federal aluminum, and in the Glock 17 I had clocked that at 1111, okay, 1111, and that was giving me an energy of 315 foot-pounds, okay, out of the Glock 17, okay. So basically 358 foot-pounds versus 315, okay. So this ammunition is a little bit slower, and I ran it through the chronograph today using the rifle, the Beretta CX4 rifle, and basically I clocked it at 1282, okay, 1,282 feet per second, which yields an energy of 420 foot-pounds, okay, as compared to the Winchester steel case, which was coming in at around, well, let's see, the highest measure on that was 1372, which gave me 480 foot-pounds. Okay, so basically there's a difference between these two of these two different ammunitions of about 60 foot-pounds. Okay, so this one's going a bit slower, and I wanted to see if that 1875 zero would basically allow me to get on paper out at the 110 yards. So I didn't bother with the closer ranges. For basically I knew I'd be able to hit, get on the paper. My main concern is, would I be able to get out on the paper at the 110 yards? Okay, so basically this is my first group. Okay, now basically what I'm doing here with these groups is my red dot, okay, basically goes at the top edge of the paper. So I'm splitting the red dot at the top edge of the paper, and that's giving me about a 4-inch drop. Okay, so basically it was a 6-shot group. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's pretty much 2 bullets side by side there, and 5. 1 bullet off the paper presumably came someplace a little high up here. Okay, so basically this is what my group. So basically it did not drop that much, compared to the Winchester steel case, which was going a little bit faster. And I did a second one. And this is the second one that I did. Again, this is at 110 yards, and basically my red dot, I'm splitting the red dot right along the top edge of the paper. I had one that came really low. I'm going to say that I'm going to call that bad ammo. I don't remember pulling the shot, but basically, again, it's coming in about 4 inches low. So the 1875 yard zeros is basically working with the slow ammo. And then what I did is I did a final one. On the final one, what I did is I put my red dot right in the center of the paper. Okay, put it right in the center of the paper, and I wanted to see if I would get on the paper, and basically. Because basically I saw that when I had the red dot up here, at least one of them was coming a little high. So I said, let me hold center and see if I can get all 6 on the paper. And what I did is I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So one probably went low or off to the left a little bit, because we do have some wind today. Somewhere between 15 and 20 miles to the left. So we're getting gusts, so it's pushing. So basically, again, I lost 1 round. But again, with holding the red dot right in the center of the paper, I was able to keep all the rounds on the paper. So I really like this 18-yard zero, which, you know, first zero at 18 yards, which gives me a second zero at 75 yards, because basically I'm able to basically put the red dot center mass, and I will be able to hit my target all the way out to 110 yards, okay, and probably a little bit beyond that. I wouldn't go too far beyond it because these things are going to start opening up, so maybe out to 120 or 130 yards, I might be able to, you know, to hit my targets. So you know, this is the zero that I'm going to stick with, the 1875, and that's what I'm going to recommend for you guys. And it seems to be working pretty good with both the faster ammunition and the slower ammunition. You know, keeping everything, you know, center mass, you know, basically on the paper, as you guys saw. So thanks for watching. Post some comments, hit that like button or thumbs up button, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Hey guys, one more important thing I want to add is on this Beretta CX4 rifle, I basically have my red dot co-witnessed to the iron sights that come with the rifle. Then basically I have them collapsed. So the red dot is sitting right on top of the rail. I'm not using a riser. So that's important, because if you are using a riser, that's going to change the arc, and basically you know, the numbers that I gave you, that I've been giving you guys, will not work out as well. So basically my 1875 yard zero is based on using a red dot that's co-witnessed to the iron sights. Okay, you know, normally I think on an AR-15 the sights sit a little bit higher. I think these sit about 2 inches above the bore. I think the AR-15 sits about 2.5 inches, closer to maybe even 2 3/4 inches above the bore. Okay, talk to you guys next time.